Ahoy, fellow Vita comrades, and welcome! Today we are answering the age-long question, PS Vita 1000 or 2000? So without any further ado, let's dive right into it. But first, quick disclaimer, these findings are based purely on my subjective opinion, so your mileage may vary. And with that said, let's begin with the most important point I wanna make. If you are a true diehard PS Vita zealot, then you gotta obviously own both. Same like with any other handheld. If you own Switch, you wanna naturally own Switch Lite. If you have PSP, you wanna eventually have PSP Go too. That's the natural progression, and also you cannot really draw any actual conclusions unless you own both and spend some time with both of them. Otherwise, how could you know? And that's exactly why I'm making this video just now, when I finally own both of them. So which one is better? Well, in terms of CPU, GPU and RAM, both are exactly the same. Same processor, same GPU, same amount of RAM. Slim has got 1GB of extra onboard storage, Fat has got none at all, but everybody is using SD2 Vita anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Next obvious benefit is the slimness. Slim is 219 grams and fat is 260 grams according to Wikipedia, so 41 grams of difference. Plus they are ever so slightly different in dimension sizes. Again, for me personally, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. I was using my PSP 1000 for like 3 years and that one is 280 grams, so 20 grams heavier than PS Vita 1000, and I never said anything bad about it. Next supposed benefit I keep hearing about is the awesomeness and usefulness of the micro USB charging connector on the 2000 compared to the proprietary one on the 1000. Well, again, all of my phones are using USB Type-C connector, so when I'm going somewhere I gotta carry additional cable anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's micro USB or special Sony one. I'm always bringing with me external power bank, Vitabrigt and cables. Following point I want to make is related to charging, and it is the supposed claim of extended battery life on the 2000s. However, the batteries are exactly the same sizes, 22,010 mAh, so the only extension could be from drawing less power. My test run were inconclusive though, so the difference is negligible in my opinion, and I wasn't able to kill even the 1000 battery in one gaming session anyway. Now we are coming to the biggest deciding factor. The 1000 OLED versus 2000 LCD screen. And if you are like me and you've ever tried OLED, you would never want to go back to inferior LCD. As simple as that. And exactly because of that, my smartphone is still OLED since Galaxy S3 when I experienced its mightiness for the first time, and I never looked back ever after, cause I don't want to downgrade, I want to upgrade. And it is exactly the same in here. I didn't even have to unlock the screen and the distinction was hitting me in the eye straight away. The colors, the saturation, the hue, it was all completely different. And I know it might not be obvious through the camera lens, but trust me, as soon as you get it into your hands, you cannot miss it. It is glaring, it jumps out at you. Plus also please keep in mind, I haven't edited the colors in any way in the software, so no color correction.
After 5 years on the East Coast, it's time to go home. Carl is sweet. Sweet, you want? This mom. She's dead, bro. Show us your hand. Stop. Get down on your knees. Now down on your stomach. Hey.
There is one more bonus point at the slim side, and that being all the fancy colors and limited editions and whatnot. There are some colors available for 1002, but they are few and far between compared to the 2000 madness. All in all, I feel that's where Sony wanted to make it count, in the field of eye-pleasingness, cause otherwise it would be just plain downgrade. The fancy colors are great and all, but I'm interacting with the Vita through its gateway, through its display, and I'm not looking at its surface, how beautiful it is. I'm looking inside of it, deep within its soul. That's where all the magic happens. So what's the result, you may ask? Well, clearly, my daily Vita driver, my main Vita, stays unchanged. Still the same OLED I bought all these years ago. And if you want my advice which one to get, the answer is very simple. Get the one that's cheaper, or the one that's easier to get. Doesn't matter if it's 1000 or 2000, it is still PS Vita, and you can do with it all the goodness one can imagine. Get it and have a blast. There are many more things I could have talked about in this video, like all the subtle design nuances. I especially admire the action button pattern on the rear 1000 touchpad. That was later removed, of course. But I feel like for now, yeah, I did it justice, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, check the links down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Namaste.